Hey, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? All right, we are we're getting this thing going. Hope everybody's awesome. Thank you for being here. All right, so what am I doing? Here we go. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to try and get a 50%. All right, so wish me luck, everybody. I'm going to hit the button. Give me a 50. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, come on, come on. Watch, it's going to be 5% or 2%. Ah, crap sandwiches. Man. The game's robbed. I've been robbed by Donna again, everybody. Look. This whole thing is glitched out. I don't know if you guys have had this problem, but once you pull a crate, you can't click on anything anymore. I hope not everybody's having this issue, but yeah, it's a big old crap sandwich and a half. William D, what's up, man? Wenpoo, nice to see ya. Miguel Carlio, we got DR, hello, hello. Stacks, we got Eddie, we got Melon, we got Reggie, Robert Pollock, what's up, dude? We got Ryan. All right, nice to see you guys. We got Stacks. I think we're gonna try and live race the Jeep Gladiator today. Now, I've got one stage 6 part on it. I do have a stage 6 transmission on this, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Should be pretty good, actually. I mean, normally I think you want to have a stage 6 transmission and body, but all right, let me see where it's at. I tuned it. I don't remember what lobby it got in. It's probably in a slow lobby, but everybody just got this thing for free. So we're going to be in the 13.6 lobby today. At least we're going to start off with this car, try it out, see how it does for live racing with this setup. So I got body on 5, transmission on 6, tires on 3, and nitrous is either on 2 or 3. Let's take a look. What's up, Zork? How you doing today? Good to see ya. All right. Upgrades. Now this thing seems to be a really good live racing vehicle, and I'm pretty sure everybody just got this for free. Nitrous on stage 3. All right, that gives us 1,700 Evo. So it's in a kind of a slow lobby, but this should be kind of promising. This should work out well for live. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to give it a go. I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of people in these lobbies or not, but let's try it out. See what it does. I actually still need to open crates. I still need to open crates today for the Prestige Cup. The game's bombarding us with things, and I'll tell you what. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, there are some people in here. Which one is that? Is that the SE or is that the regular one? He refused. He said no. He does not want to race my Jeep. We can... Yeah, if that's a 3-star... Oh, that's the SV, okay. He wants to bet? Alright, well, look, I'm going to run him over. I'm going to run him over. I don't know how this is going to go, but I'm going to... Jesus, it's huge. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, crap. This thing is monstrous. It's a beast, guys. Look at it. It should win a lot of live races, I'm pretty sure. All right. Just is it possible to get the S2000 when using the Jeep? Anything's possible, but I probably wouldn't count on it. Right? If you max the Jeep out, you have a very teeny tiny chance. I mean, honestly, that tier 5 car is going to dominate. The tier 5 is going to dominate, but I would at least try because you never know. You never know. All right, what was my dyno time? Was it a 13.6? I don't remember. Gosh, that guy ran a 14. Was I in a 13.6 or 13.8 lobby? I'm not sure, but I've already forgotten. Either way, this is going pretty well. All right, let's challenge this guy. So far, so good. Now, if you guys have a hard time finding me with the slow car, we might switch to something else in a minute, but... if I get too many complaints, then I'll switch to a faster car. William D, thank you. All right, there's somebody speaking in another language. Don't know what you're saying there. If you know English, please speak English, because I can't read that there. Stack says 13.6 is too slow. Melon said it's crop. Robert. Yeah, you can send me a message online as well, Robert. I'm pretty sure you were able to. I'm pretty sure I have you as a friend, right? Shoot me a message when you want to. I'll reply to it when I get a chance. All right, so that was easy. I haven't slowed down. Wait, what's silent? So somebody's coming in here in another language to talk crap? Is that what it is? Interesting. Well, you know. All right. There's not a lot of people in this lobby, but I'm going to tell you what, so far, this seems pretty good. Melon says the Jeep is like a Nissan joke. Oh, this guy has no chance of winning. What are you doing? Sir, why would you challenge me in that? I don't understand. I don't understand. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe I should give this guy a free win because that car stands no chance against my vehicle. We'll be nice and let him get one, right? There you go. There's a free win for you, sir. Eddie says, can't find you. I'm in the LC 500. Yeah, these people are running super slow. These people are running super slow. I think we're going to change lobbies. I think this Jeep has a crazy huge lobby advantage is what's going on. All right. Let's change cars. This probably won't work out for the live stream, but at least we know it's going to win live races easily. I mean, it is a great car. All right. William D says block. Nah. All right. Let's find another car to drive. Let's find another car to drive. All right, Silent says you can't find clans. You know, I'm not really sure what the best way to find a clan is, but I mean, if you can make the points the clan requires, I'm not really sure why they're not accepting you. I never really had a hard time finding a clan. I mean, if you're trying to get into a clan that's not, that you can't meet the requirements for, they're definitely not going to accept you. You got to make sure you find one that you can meet the requirements for. I mean, there must be something going on as to why nobody's taking you in, but there's got to be something. Let's grab the... what I want to race today. Harkness Sesto Continental GT3. Let me see where the drag pack's set up. I love this car. I haven't driven this in a while. Silent says that's cruel, honestly. What's cruel? Explaining that you have to make a minimum to be in a crew? I mean, that's just the way it works, man. That's not cruel. That's how it goes, right? No crew is going to accept you. Like, let's just say a crew has a minimum of 700,000 and you can't make that. They're not going to accept you. I mean, that's just real life. That's not cruel. That is real life. If you can't make many points yet, then you find a little small crew until you can, and then you join a good crew once you can make the points. I mean, honestly, you know, every member in a crew has to pull their weight, because if members start falling short, the crew starts losing prizes and eventually loses the car. So that's why crews have a minimum, right? If you want to get the prize car, you got to make sure every single person in that crew is hitting at least 650,000. Let's just say you get 5 or 10 people who fall below, your crew is going to stop earning the prize cars, and that crew is going to fall apart and fail. So crews have minimums for a reason. So you got to join a crew that you can actually meet the requirements for. All right, this has a 12.4. This is a 12.4. Is that too slow for you guys, or is that okay? I love this car. 12.4 should be... I don't know. I think you guys like faster cars. Let's try something else. That's one of the problems with doing these live streams, is you got to find a car that's set up for a lobby people seem to like. What about this thing? This thing looks sweet. Durso, I have no idea what they're planning on adding. This has a 9.4. We'll go with this 9.4 lobby. 9.4. But they seem to add loads of GTRs and lots of Lamborghinis. I haven't really seen them add too many Mercedes lately, though. You don't see a whole lot of Mercedes added to this game, so I'm not really sure why, but... How did I get the Audi? It was from a Ken Block event, probably a year or two ago. I don't remember which one, but one of the Ken Block events had this. It's a weird car. X-Wing! X-Wing, I got about 1 million videos I gotta make right now, so that is not on my priority list. Making cars that the majority of the viewers are needing to know about is my priority. Unfortunately, I need to get some Fast and Furious cars out, and I got to get a video for the Milestone Prize car. I got about 15 cars on my list that I need to make shift patterns for right now, and I don't have time for all of them, so. But more than likely, it's probably not that great. Most of those Lamborghinis aren't that good. There's a couple of them that are nice, but No, the Copo Camaro doesn't do very well in live racing, Mr. Tech. Now, if you want to swap with it, right, you can definitely swap with it. Pretty much any car is good for swapping, right? If you have the win-lose thing and you want to swap races, as long as you find somebody who's an honest swapper, any car will work. But unfortunately, the Copo Camaro does not do well in live racing whatsoever. It's a really cool car. It's fun to drive. It's decently fast, but it's not a live racer, unfortunately. All right. This has the worst possible launch. It is so hard to run good times on this car because of the way it launches. This is such a weird car. X-Wing, I wish I had time to make videos for all the cars in the game, but I am very behind on things I need to get videos for. Like today, I'm going to try and probably record 2 or 3 videos if I get a chance, and I'm still behind after that, so. Let go on 3. I don't think that works, does it? I got a 9.7 there. I did slow down a few times. I'll tell you what. They dropped a million things on us right now. There's Melon. Oop, Melon's busy. Someone got him. Ah, okay. 16 Chappelles. What? Is that like 16 Dave Chappelles? Alright, so Mr. Tech, I actually made a video about which cars are worth getting from collections. Alright, that was a crap Sam. That didn't work. I do have a spreadsheet. Now, I don't know. I might need to look at my spreadsheet and see if there's any other cars I need to add to that, but yeah, I got a video out for that. Man, it's warm in here. It's like 80 degrees in my room, and I forgot to turn my fan on to circulate the air, so it's burning up. Melon disconnected. Or wait, that wasn't Melon. That was the Chappelle guy. Melon, what are you driving there? That is a weird looking car. 960. What is that? I don't even remember that car. Yeah, this car is really weird to launch. I mean, it's a really weird car. Right? He's going to beat me, so I'm going to slow down. Jackie, how you doing today? How do I lose the free part crates for the car if I upgrade to 35? Because I am missing a few stage 6 parts. Alright, so if you, check this out. If you make your car a purple star, it will automatically switch to paid part crates. You won't even be able to open them for keys. So yeah, if you're trying to get free crates or key crates, you have to have golden star cars. Now, when you start one of those Elite Tuner events, they give you so long, and then those crates do disappear, and then after that, they're key crates only. But the second you hit Elite level 35 and go to 5 purple stars, it will cost, I don't know, $3 or $4 to open a crate. So yeah, don't purple star your car until it's maxed out, or at least you have all of the stage 6 parts. Because nobody wants paid crates. This car is so freaking weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather feather the gas for this one. I can't really figure out how to get a good launch on this car without feathering it. Alright, so you're running 11.7 to 11.8 on the Hurricane with just stage 3s. That's not bad if you're mostly on stage 3, actually. But I guarantee you there's somebody out there that's got a video that shows you how to drive that car when it's maxed out, so you can at least get a good idea quickly of... You can get a good idea of at least how fast it's going to be when it's maxed and everything else. Mic'd up, I don't know what you mean by any idea on the next update. That could really mean anything, so I'm not really sure what you're asking about. William D says, NM wants paid crates. Yep, none of us want paid crates, but they definitely do. They want some paid crates for sure. Me, I don't want no paid crates. I want free crates. I want all the crates for free. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, crap. I don't know what lobby I'm in. Do you guys remember what I said? Because I forgot to write it down. How do you tune the Camaro SS? That depends on... come on now. That depends on how many parts you have on it. So if you go to my YouTube channel and you scroll down, you'll find my tuning playlist that'll show you how to tune cars. So you need to learn how to tune a car, but the Camaro SS is not a great car. I think you're probably talking about the basic one that's it's either tier 2 or tier 3, right? That's not a good car, just so you know. It's a nice looking car and it's pretty cool in a lot of ways, but it's not one of the better cars in the game, unfortunately. But generally, you got to tune the car according to the parts you have installed, right? Like if you have the car maxed out, it's going to tune one way. If you got the car on stage 5, it might tune another way. If you got the car somewhere in between or on lower upgrades, it might tune very differently. All right, Melon says we're in the 9.4 lobby, so that sounds about right, actually. All right. Yeah, I don't know what they make daily, but I guarantee you they make a lot of money off of this game. Like a lot of money. A lot of money. People... You know, the thing is, this game can be very, 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 very expensive. And if people weren't, buying things at those prices, they would lower the prices. So if they're making huge amounts of money, they're going to keep the things expensive. So as long as enough people keep paying those big prices, they're going to keep charging those big prices, you know? Just like any game or any business, they're not going to lower the prices when they're making money. If they say, okay, people aren't buying this anymore, then they might actually be like, okay, we need to start lowering the prices. But, you know. Melon, thank you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. 1 second, I need to turn on my fan. It's burning up in here. It is burning up in here. Give me like, I don't know, 30 seconds or something. But yeah, 80 degrees with no fan on is too much. My computer heats up my room like crazy. What I don't understand, there's not really that much heat coming out of the back of the computer. I mean, if I put my hand behind it, it feels like it's blowing out cool air, but it can be like 73 degrees in my room, and after an hour, it's up to like almost 80 just from running the computer, so. I'm not 100% sure why the computer heats up a room so much, but it sure does, I'll tell you. Hey Jay, what's up, buddy? How's your day going? Ah, you became a father. Congrats, man. Yeah, I get it. Real life definitely has to come first, but it's awesome to hear from you, man. Congrats on being a father. That's pretty cool. Stacks, thank you, buddy. DR says, I know they're greedy and there's nothing we can do about it. Yeah, mobile games in general. Mobile games in general are designed to get you spending money and keep you spending money, so they're not cheap, you know. Even even PC games and console games now these days are adding microtransactions and stuff like that, so Sup Ron, he says the Super Snake is good looking. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be any good or not. I don't think I have that on my account yet, so I haven't been able to check it out. Like the content account, lately it's just kind of like whenever he gets a chance, he puts the new cars on it, but I don't think it's got the Super Snake yet. It does look really nice. I actually hope it's good. I need to get gas. I got a feeling it's probably going to suck just because the other Super Snake sucks, but I hope it's good. Is the music too loud, guys? It sounds like maybe the music's a little loud. Let me know if I should turn down the music. Does Donna crash my game? Donna crashes everything. She crashes my game. She crashes my cars. She's awful. She's awful. She breaks my keys. She destroys everything, honestly. I don't know why she's got to be so mean, but she is mean and she is nasty. Hey Ronnie, how you doing today? NFS package. Miguel Colio, what is that? And you talking about Need for Speed or something? An NFS package? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Wenpu says most recent milestone car sucks. Yeah, I heard that one we just got, the McLaren, is terrible. Melon says GT3 Evo 2 is not worth the money. Alright, I think I'm supposed to lose this one, so let me go ahead and slow down. Yeah, Eddie, Donna definitely needs to stop messing up the game. She's mean, she's nasty. Yeah. Do Lamborghinis need a buff? I mean, there's some good Lamborghinis in the game, right? It's hit and miss with Lamborghini. There's some good ones, there's some bad ones, but I don't expect them to really buff anything, right? It's very rare that they buff a car. Every once in a while they nerf a car, but I don't think they ever buff anything, to tell you the truth. Maybe like once or twice they've buffed a car, but it's pretty unlikely. Alright, so Simon, going by your Evo points, I can't tell you if your car is going to beat Tempest 2 or not. Like, I have no idea. If you have enough parts installed on the car, it will beat the Tempest races. Going by 700 and some Evo, I have no idea. I don't know how many parts you need installed or any of that. I just know it can definitely do it if you have enough parts. One thing about this game is there's a million variables. Different parts, you know, do different things. I mean, you can't really tell something just by the Evo and performance points. I mean, higher Evo generally means the car is going to be faster, but that doesn't really tell me much of anything. Now on low upgrades, if you have high Evo, then it's generally a good live racing car, or maxed out if the Evo's high, it's usually going to be a fast car, but I have no idea. Now one thing about Tempest, alright, one thing about Tempest is you don't want to be in any hurry. You want to take your time. Don't try and rush through, just wait till you have cars that you know are fast enough, right? I mean, you can look up the boss times. I can't remember offhand what the bosses run, but you can actually look up the boss times, and then you can compare that to your car and find out if your car is fast enough. But most of the boss cars are terrible, so I wouldn't even be in a big hurry to do the boss races these days. There's a couple of decent boss cars, but most of them are pretty bad, so yeah, don't be in a hurry. But I don't know if Max has a video for that particular car in beating Tempest, but MaxTheGamer does make a lot of how to beat Tempest videos with specific cars. So William D has a good point there. Max might have a video for that car. Miguel says Porsche really needs a buff. Yeah, you know what? There's a very small amount of good Porsches in this game. This game, for some reason, they seem to dislike Porsche, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Porsche is an awesome brand. Porsches should all be good. If I owned this game, all of the Porsches would be good. Just because I like them so much. I would make every Porsche amazing. Yes, mic'd up, the Utopias are excellent cars. They're decently fast. They can be set up to do really well at live racing. So I think there's a couple of Utopias, but they're actually pretty good cars. X-Wing says boss cars shouldn't even be purple stars. Actually, they should. So, purple star doesn't necessarily mean a car is good, right? The color of the stars has nothing to do with how good or how fast a car is. It goes by rarity. The purple star cars are the rare cars, like the rarest cars. So 5 purple stars is extremely rare. 5 golden stars is the next rarity. 4 golden stars is under that. 3 stars, of course, is very common. No stars is really common. So the star rating is really just a rarity rating, and it doesn't really mean much more than that. But the boss cars should be updated to being good cars. Unfortunately, they're not. They should update the boss cars and at least make them usable, right? They shouldn't be some of the slowest, crappiest cars in the game, in my opinion. Hey, James. You're welcome, buddy. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Thanks for checking out the videos. Alright, Dark doesn't want them. Dark's like, no more Lamborghinis, MM. Stop adding Lambos. How many Lamborghinis do we have in this game right now? 547? It feels that way. We have enough GTRs, and we have enough Lamborghinis for sure. More than enough. That's all I can say. More than enough. I win! Alright! Woo! Hey, the air horn didn't play. I pressed the air horn button, but it didn't play for you guys. I actually changed my streaming setup to the Rode Xfinity software. And for some reason, I didn't get an air horn. I still got to play with it a little bit, but it's nice software. Hey, Black Phantom, how's it going, man? Awesome to see you. How you doing today? Hope you're doing amazing. All right, Eddie, maybe restart your phone, restart your internet. Maybe you got a little lag going on, because if you're lagging, you will get a bad start. A couple days ago, my car was driving like crap, and I had to restart the phone, and then it went back to normal. So, or maybe that particular car doesn't like launch on green. I mean, that's another possibility, is that car is like, nope, don't like it. Dark says, I feel around 1,000. Oh, 1,000 Lamborghinis. It does feel that way. X-Wing, yeah, I mean, the game's been out for roughly 8 to 9 years now. So some of the boss cars are definitely somewhere in the 7, 8 to 9 year old thing there. Stacks, thank you, buddy. Awesome swaps, thank you. I appreciate it. Bacturo says, I can't wait to finish Legends, Ford and Tempest, so I can stop spending all my game money and parts money. Yeah, that's the worst part. As a new player, you got to do the Legends events, the boss cars, you got to do the Elite Tuners events, and it sucks up all of your game cash. Man, nobody's here. Where's everybody at? Where is everybody at? The lobby is dead. Everybody seems to have disappeared, so I don't know where they're all at. We'll wait a second and see if anybody comes in. We'll see if anybody shows up. Ah! Hold on. Oh, thank you for the donation, buddy. Thanks, Simon. I appreciate that. Okay. Wenfu, I don't know anything about that car, buddy. I don't know anything about that car. I don't know anything about GT3s, so I couldn't tell you. You can look it up on there if you would like. Alright, yeah, let's try to go to a different lobby. That sheet will let you know. If you find that car in there, you'll be able to figure out how fast it is compared to other GT3s. Should we switch lobbies? Yeah, we're going to go to a different lobby. We're going to go to a different lobby because this one is completely dead. Simon, what about Bosch 302 Tempest 2? Hold on a second. I want to see something before we go back into the live lobbies. Dear game, please work. Alright. $64 for all 5 of these cars. That's about how I figured it was going to be, actually. $64. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 cars right there I still need to make shift pattern videos for. That's probably gonna take me a week or two to get all these shift pattern videos out. I don't know. It's crazy. It's redonkulous. Alright, I also need to get one for the Supra as well. Or did I make one for the Supra? I don't remember. I can't even keep track. I might skip some of these, honestly. I mean, there are videos on all these cars, so you guys can figure them out. I don't know. I'll do what I can. Hold on. Let's go look in rare imports as well. It's too much. It's too much to try and get all this done in a few days. Alright, rare imports. Do they have any Fast and Furious cars in crates? Let's find out. What's up, Puff? He says, Danny Lightning's the man, not a turd taco. Alright, no Fast and Furious cars in crates right now. Alright, parts. There's a bunch of free parts. Alright, so yeah, you have to pay real money to get those Fast and Furious cars. That's kind of what I figured. Normally those are real money cars. I want to look at one more thing before we go back into live racing though. Oh, come on. Please don't tell me the game crashed. There we go. Just to make sure there's not another way to get these. Let's see if they're selling any for gold. Probably not. Mr. Nobody, catch you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Hope your exam goes well. Alright, come on, game. Have you guys noticed that everything is taking a long time to load lately? The game's taking a really long time to load for me. Alright, the Eclipse. I just want to see if any of these are for sale for gold. Alright, this is free. Right now you can get the Jeep for free. Did Letty's car? No, that's not free. Should I try and get another one? I don't know if it'll let me strip it or not, honestly. So yeah, you can get the Jeep for free, which is nice. Yeah, X-Wing, I think the Jeep does have a kickback, which is a pain in the butt. Now, for live racing, depending on how you have it set up, you may or may not have the kickback. But I do have a video that goes over the Jeep. The Jeep's a weird car, but it's a really cool car. So far, these are all the special offer cars. So, I don't think you can buy any of these with gold, unfortunately. Yeah. You gotta pay $60 to get all these cars. That's the only way you're gonna do it, is to buy that $60 special. Kind of a bummer. Carl says the free parts are only for 24 hours. That would be kind of crappy if that's the case. I would not appreciate that. Eddie says, Puff Bro, how many respect points do you require per season? One long black. One long black. Dave Black, so I said black. One long Fast and Furious shift pattern video. Oh man, it takes me 2-3 hours just to figure out the different shift patterns for each car, so making one video would be much worse than making several small ones as I get time. That would be like a 40-hour video. It would take like 40 hours to make that video. 400 hours, maybe. 4,000 hours, I don't know. The worst part is it takes the shift pattern videos are my least favorite videos to make. They take forever and they don't get as many views in general as other videos, so I hate shift pattern videos. Alright. Tater tot win only. I want to race that guy. You're gonna lose, sir. You may say win only, but I'm gonna kick your buttocks. He said no. Haha. Yeah. Wow, look at the rims on this car. Those rims look crazy on that car with that in white. I don't know why, but they stand out. Nobody wants to race me, guys. Stax is skipping the Fast and Furious event. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I would love to win the Supra, but the thing is, man, you pay 70 bucks for the cars, then you got to open all those paid crates. I mean, I don't know how many hundreds of dollars that would cost. No idea, but it's a little above my pay grade, right? You know? I make a video that gets like 2,000 to 4,000 views. That might make between $2 and $10. So, YouTube doesn't pay us enough to be able to do all the events, unfortunately. A lot of people think that YouTubers are rich. Like, I know one guy that's got 3 channels that are much bigger than mine, and he's like, I still can't quit my full-time job. Yeah, I got 3 monetized channels, and I probably put out about 70 or 80 videos a month, and I make just enough to live off of. Just barely. It's crazy. YouTube doesn't pay huge unless you're getting like, if you put out a video and it gets 1 million views, then you're making some money. That's how you got rich off of YouTube, is by getting millions and billions and zillions and zillions of views. Hey KB, what's up, man? Yeah, something like that. I think we should be in the 9.8 lobby-ish, so right about 9.8 on the dyno. Hey Wesley, how are you doing today? So if you tune a car to run into a in a 9.8 lobby, you might be able to find me. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I don't know why I just lost that race. No idea. Alright, there's Stax again. That's a pretty cool car. I never got the Enyo, but I like it. It looks better in person than it, like, I bet looks better on the racetrack than it did in the garage. That is a cool looking deal right there. I like it. I like it a lot. Looks very nice. Bro, my Supra goes faster than this Supra. I'm not sure what that means. Hey, Mr. C, how you doing today? Hope you are awesome. KB, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you as always. We got a Mark here. What's up, Mark? Mohammed, hello, hello. Can you get for free the Lamborghini Aventador SV Coupe? Not that I know of. I don't think they're giving out any free Lamborghinis at the moment. If they are, I haven't seen it or haven't heard about it, but The only Lamborghini I think you can get for free right now is the one from Elite Tuners. So if you do the Elite Tuners race that's up on the map right now, if you've got to it yet, once you get to the latest Elite Tuners event, you can get that Lamborghini for free, the Huracan Evo. Does anybody know anything about a free Lamborghini right now? Because as far as I can tell, we don't have any, except for the Elite Tuners one. And I'm not sure everybody has that available at this moment. So if you don't have that available now, you will once you get to that part of the Elite Tuners events. All right. JP, how you doing today? Wesley says a week ago they gave out a Lamborghini SC Coupe for free. See, sometimes, like, if you already have something, they don't give you a free one, so. But if there was a free Lamborghini SC, I'm guessing it's probably not available anymore. So anytime there is a free car, it's only free for a very limited time, so you pretty much have to get it when they're giving it out for free. You gotta be quick. You gotta be really quick to grab those things. Winpoo said it was from one of the older events that they reran, so. Anytime an event is up on the map, you know, always click on it and check to see if there's any free cars, but they have been doing a lot of rerun events. They've been rerunning a lot of events lately, so. Now, if I already own the car, they don't really offer it. They don't normally offer that car for free a second time, so. Francis, can I join your crew? Personally, I think our crew is full right now, I'm pretty sure, so. I don't think we have any extra room in our crew at the moment. What's up, Andy? How are you doing today? Yeah, there's a lot of events. One thing about this game is you got to realize you're probably not going to be able to do all of the events, so you got to be very picky and choosy and just do what you can and don't, you know, skip the stuff you can't afford to do. If you can't afford to do it or you don't want to spend the money on it, by all means, just skip it. Just skip it. Oh, there's Max the Gamer. We got Max the Gamer in the house. William D says money. Money Mooney. Mooney. Alright, so if you can't find my lobby, the problem with this game is, even if you tune the car correctly, there could be more than one lobby, right? Let's just say I'm in the 9.8 lobby. There could be 2 or 3 or 4 9.8 lobbies. So sometimes you just got to go into a lobby, hang out there for like 5 minutes, leave and go back and see if you can get into a different lobby. But you also got to make sure your car is running in that lobby as well, right? You got to make sure your car is running in the 9.8 lobbies. It can be kind of complicated, unfortunately, to find somebody. I still wish they would give us a little code and we could go in and just make a lobby with a code. But so far, they're like, nope. They don't seem to want to do these things, which is a big old bummer. I wish they would, but they don't want to do it. And unfortunately, we can't make them, I guess. Ron says, Max, great videos on the tournament tunes. Ron, are you talking about the new collections tournaments? The biggest problem I see with that is a lot of people don't even have any cars available to do those, so that sucks. Like the last time there was a tournament up, I don't think I had even had like one of the cars it wanted me to use. I'm like, well, that's a crap sandwich. I think I find that to be a pain in the buttocks, but it's cool if you got the cars. I mean, that's some nice free prizes if you got the cars to do it. You know, between me and Max the Gamer, you guys should be able to find pretty much all info on this game that you need. Like me, Max the Gamer, Zoocar, maybe a couple of other channels. I mean, if I don't have a shift pattern or Max doesn't have a shift pattern, you'll find one on Zoocar's channel, right? Zoocar was probably making shift pattern videos for cars before I even started playing this game, so... So me, Max, and Zoocar, you should find all the tutorials and shift patterns and everything else. I mean, there's a couple other channels now that are putting out really good early info and good shift patterns as well. But I don't think they have a lot of the older stuff, videos for older stuff either. I don't think they have a bunch of like tutorials and how-tos. Alright, Puff wants to know what's better, a crap sandwich or a turd taco. I would probably prefer the turd taco right now. I'll take a turd taco, please. That sounds like a better deal at the moment. One turd taco coming right up. Do I use LD player? Yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Now if I'm not making videos, I just play on my phone because my phone runs the game better than LD player. Stacks, thank you, buddy. Awesome swaps, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Alright, what do I use for playing on PC? LD player. LD player. You can also try BlueStacks, but you have to be on Android for those to work. We got Dave Black in a pink Supra. Alright. You know what? I like those wheels on that. Those wheels look good. 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, did I actually get a good launch that time? It's really hard to get a good launch on this car. It's really hard to get a good launch on this car. Goku Vegeta, what's up, my man? Ron says, I like the tournaments. Competition is fun, especially when I'm a very good tuning crew, if not the best. Yeah, you know, if you got the cars, right? If you got the cars to do tournaments, I think it's a pretty cool event. Oh, crap. Dave disappeared. Well, I don't know what just happened, man. I tried to challenge you back and your car was just vanished. It was like some sort of horrible magic trick. I hope you didn't end up in the Twilight Zone or something. Oh my god, he disappeared. I hope he's okay. Maybe he got beamed up by aliens. I'm not sure what happened. Wesley, have a great day, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy church. Alright, I need to run to the little boy's room. I got to pee. I got the pee. So let me go ahead and put the be right back screen up on here, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to play an advertisement. That's how us YouTubers make money, is by people watching the advertisement. So if you see it, please don't skip it. It'll probably just be like a 10 or 20 or 30-second ad, and I'll be taking a pee anyways. So if you don't mind watching it, I would appreciate that. If you're running ad blockers, that hurts the YouTubers, right? That us YouTubers, they say we lose 30 to 40% of our income from people running ad blockers. So anyways, here's an ad. I'll be right back. Did it play? I don't know if it did or not. Oh well. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Where is my streaming software? Here we go. Why is that messed up? Stupid camera. Yeah! You crazy camera. I gotta reposition it again. Alright. Max the Gamer says the Fast and Furious cars all pretty much suck. Yeah, they're not the greatest, right? There's a couple of them that are pretty good at certain things, but like Max said, they're not the best cars in the world, unfortunately. Max, have you played with the new Fast and Furious car? The Acura or whatever that thing was? The blue one? Have you tried that out yet on the content account? I'm pretty sure that was on the content account. I think I saw it on there. I haven't got a chance to look at it yet, but... Ooh, that was a close race. Yeah, I mean, I bought the Eclipse. I got the Eclipse and Letty's Shaker for $25. It was a package of 2 cars for 25 bucks. I've been wanting that Eclipse for years. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I've always wanted to have this car, even though it's not good. I'm going to buy it. So I got it. I don't think I'm going to buy any of the other Fast and Furious cars, but if they were actually good, I might consider buying that $60 package of cars, honestly. I would think about it. Ron says, Chewy ads. You know, YouTube is supposed to play ads that it thinks you would like, so each person should get a different ad. It never plays ads that I'm interested in. It plays ads for, like, things that I don't know, for Johnny's butt cream or something like that. I'm like, what is this? Like, I wouldn't buy that. Buy some Johnny's butt cream. It's like, no thank you. You know? It never plays ads that I'm interested in. And the thing I don't understand, like, it does play some ads that I'm interested in, but this is stupid. If I watch a CSR2 racing video, it will play advertisements for CSR2 racing. It's like, well, I'm obviously watching a video about this game. You don't need to show me. I'm probably already playing it. Why are you showing me advertisements for a game I'm already playing? Or if I watch a War Robots video, it shows me War Robots ads. I'm like, you're just showing me advertisements for a game that I'm already playing. It doesn't make sense. Like, YouTube's advertising system is stupid. If I'm watching videos for one game, you should probably assume that, okay, I'm already playing that game. And it should probably show me advertisements for something other than that. It doesn't make any sense to me, right? But recently, I downloaded the free trial of YouTube Premium, so there's no ads. Oh, man. It's really nice, and if I watch somebody's YouTube video, they actually get paid more since I have YouTube Premium than if I were watching advertisements on their channel, so I don't know, it's like 12 bucks a month to get YouTube Premium, YouTube Music, and it helps out people. When I watch people's videos, they make more money if I have it as well, so it's not bad for like 12 bucks a month. I might actually keep it. I'm not 100% sure yet. Now, I heard they're going to make a cheaper version where you can get it without YouTube Music for like 6 or 7 bucks a month. I'm not really sure when that's going to be available, but I guess they're going to have the premium and the like premium light. Premium light will just give you YouTube Premium, and the main one will give you YouTube Premium and YouTube Music. Max, yeah, the Eclipse does beat the Tempest. I actually just put out a video about that. I think you do have to tune it, right? You do have to tune it for top speed and acceleration, but it will definitely beat Tempest. It's a really cool car. Whoa, crap, holy, he beat me. What was that guy driving? Stax has had it for over a year. I actually like it so far. Oh, that's Melon. I didn't even notice. Melon, what are you driving there, buddy? It's all blacked out something or the other. Oh, whoa, look at that thing. That is beautiful. That is a cool looking car right there. Look at that. Oh, man, it looks really good. That looks really good. I've never upgraded my Sylvia, but that's a phenomenal car in general. Butt cream, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they actually play ads for like butt cream and genital deodorant and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm like, these ads are gross. They're gross. They're lewd. They're nasty. I'm like, why does it play it plays these gross advertisements for me. And it's not even like just that the product's gross. It's the way the people in the advertisements say the stuff that's gross. It's kind of uncalled for. It's very distasteful on some of these ads for some of these products. It's nasty. It's nasty. They play all kinds of horrible advertisements on YouTube. I think you can actually turn off personal advertisements. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I did that. Because there's a button you can check to have ads personalized towards you. Or you can just have it, if you turn that off, it'll just give you random ads. I wonder if I turn mine off because I just get random ads. I'll have to look at my settings. Melon, thank you, buddy. Like, it never shows me anything that I would actually be interested in buying. I mean, it's very rare. Every once in a while it does, but it's generally crap. It's generally complete crap. Alright, KB, here's what you want to do. If you take photos and videos on your phone, when you delete them, they stay in a trash folder for 30 days. Sometimes you might have 20 gigabytes worth of old photos and videos hanging out in a trash folder. So go into your photo gallery, empty the trash folder, and it might free up a bunch of space on your phone. Alright, hold on a second. Ron says, what have you been searching for, Danny? Well, I do searches for CSR2 content sometimes. I do searches for tutorials and reviews on like audio gear and microphones. What else do I normally search for on YouTube? What else? Stuff like that. KB says, I deleted the trash photo. Already did it. Gotcha. You might need to see if there's any apps you can delete as well. I mean, unfortunately, that's one thing about a lot of phones is they don't give you enough storage. What level is my crew? What do you mean by level exactly? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I'm not really sure that crews have levels, do they? If so, that's something I've never really paid attention to. Noonie, what's up, buddy? He says, how is my Toyota Supra GR customization? Ah, you're slowed down now. Well, let me take a good look at it. I don't particularly like the color, so... Ah, he disconnected. That's just personal preference, though, right? I mean, not everybody likes every color, but I don't like that color. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest, man. If you guys ask me a question, I'm always gonna be 100% honest about it, so... If it's bad, unfortunately, you asked... But, you know, that doesn't mean other people don't like it. Whatever you like is what matters. It doesn't matter what I like. It's what you like. Hey, Matus, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, my launch button didn't work. I don't know if it's my turn to win or lose. Okay. Lucky he let me win because my launch button broke and it didn't take off when I pressed it. Oh, man. Yeah, Noonie, if you like the color, that's all that matters. Max says, I see a full lobby. You are being slowly moved by the matchmaking. Yeah, I mean, I've been running a lot of slow runs, so I wouldn't be surprised if it moves me to a slower lobby, but I'm not even sure what lobby I'm currently in. I love this car. I mean, it's a pain in the butt to launch, but this is such a cool car. It's probably one of the best looking cars in the game, in my opinion. What's up, Ward? How am I able to do faster than 9.8 in that lobby? Some car, I don't know, buddy. I can't really fully explain the way the live racing lobbies work. They're weird, right? Some cars seem to do really well. Some cars can... It's weird. I mean, low upgrade tunes often get some weird lobby advantage. It's really hard to explain, but if you look for the low performance point high evo cars, some of them run right at lobby time and some of them can run much faster than the lobby time. So it's kind of a weird deal, honestly. But this, like, for example, this car, though, it's really hard to get a perfect run on this. So it's not easy to get a good time on this car here. Now, if you actually get the launch right, this car will definitely run faster than the lobby time. But most of the time, it doesn't due to it's really hard to launch this car properly. But the way live racing lobbies work is really hard to explain. It's weird, it's wacky, but if you notice when I do a how to drive video, I always try and find like a low upgrade shift pattern for live. Those cars perform the best for live racing, right? Now, if I'm in the 9.8 lobby, most runs, I try not to run faster than 9.8. That way the car stays in the 9.8 lobby, and it also keeps it fair for other players. Most of the cars, when I set them up on low upgrades, they run right at the lobby time. This one actually does run a little bit faster if you get your launch proper. But normally I slow down a couple of clicks before I cross the finish line to try and make sure I run slower than the lobby time or at the lobby time. On most runs, if I keep running faster than that 9.8, right? If I keep running faster than 9.8 constantly, it'll put me down into the 9.6 lobby. And then a lot of cars will actually run faster than this one. So live racing is kind of a headache. Setting up a car and figuring out how these lobbies work is a freaking headache, man. It's a crazy deal. Hopefully that kind of explains it. I mean, there's probably all kinds of like mathematic algorithms in here, but yeah. But yeah, this particular car is a good live racer if you can get a good launch on it. Michelle, what's up, buddy? I probably said your name wrong, but welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good today. thank you for being here. William D says, just because your car runs fast doesn't mean you should drive it fast. Exactly. One of the worst things you can do is run faster than your lobby time or your dyno time in live racing. The game will keep pushing you, and then you have to reset your cars, and yeah. This saves you a lot of headache setting up cars with the low performance point high evos and not running them faster than the lobby on the majority of runs. I mean, it's okay to run faster than the lobby here and there. You just don't want to do it very often. You want to make sure like 8 out of every 10 runs you run slower. Like if I'm in the 9.8, 8 out of 10 runs need to be at 9.8 or slower. Let's just say I do 3 or 4 runs faster. It's probably going to pick me up and move me pretty quickly. Yeah, this game's wacky and weird and strange for car setups. I think I'm supposed to lose this one. I can't remember. I was busy talking and not paying attention, so. Andy Style, how you doing today? Good swaps, my man. Good swaps. Yeah, a stage 6 car. All right, check this out. So if you're going into the super max lobby, you're going to get destroyed. So there is something in this game called a super max lobby. And I don't understand why they haven't gotten rid of this or changed it, because it's complete BS. Any car that runs faster than, what is it, 6.7s, I think? I think it's 6.7 or faster, all gets lumped into one lobby. And that's a horrible place to be unless you have the very fastest car in the game or close to it. Supermax is awful with a 7.0 car, right? You're going to be, if you're in a 7.0 car in the Supermax lobby, that means you're going to be getting put up against the cars running, you know, 6.5, 6.4, 6.6s. Everybody's going to stomp you in the Supermax lobby. So set up your GR Supra on stage 4 parts and it live races very well. But if you max out your GR Supra and you take it into live racing, you're never going to win any races unless you're swapping with somebody. Noonie, good swaps, buddy. Good swaps. Melon, what's up with your car? What the heck is that, man? Is that like a... Hey! You lied to us. Your car was disguised as my car. How dare you disguise your car, sir? How dare you disguise your car as mine? Did you guys see that? He's got the fake car disguise on. This game's crazy. Stack says, please remember to hit the like button. Yeah, we would definitely appreciate that. Let's see. I don't understand why that happens on this game. It's like 2 cars get mixed together sometimes, and it's so weird. Even in my garage, there's a couple of cars that the thumbnail's all messed up. It shows like 2 or 3 cars mixed into one, and you're like, what is that? Ah, Jamie's got the big Fast and Furious Jeep. That's a great vehicle. It's huge, though. I mean, it looks like it should run everybody over. It's a monster. It's a monster. Guy says 55. I don't know what that means, Guy, but hello. What's up, Cole? It was the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. The Monster Mash. I don't remember the rest of the words, or I'd sing the whole song, but I used to love that when I was a kid. Jamie says, I don't think I will win the S2000. I don't know. It might not be that hard at 1,000 trophies, right? I'm not sure how fast your vehicle is, but at 1,000 trophies, you got a shot. If you do a little bit every single day, you might make it. I mean, Cole says rap or country or rock. Alright, so rock music is my favorite, but not like radio rock, not Nickelback or Creed or something like that, right? Real rock and roll, like stuff like the Backyard Babies, the Ex-Idols. I want to say the name of a band that I really like, but it's not appropriate to say their name. But I like rock and roll. I also like punk rock a lot. I like straight edge hardcore a lot. AC/DC, yeah, AC/DC is cool. That's straight up real rock and roll right there. I like bands like the Super Suckers. Now when it comes to country, I like country, right? I like country from the 1940s, like Johnny Cash, you know, Hank Snow, Hank Williams. Old school country, love it. The new country, not my thing whatsoever. William D says Butthole Surfers. Yeah, the grunge type of era, I like that as well. I do like the old grunge bands. Now when it comes to rap, I like 80s and 90s rap. I don't really like the stuff they put out today, but give me some Too Short or some NWA or some 2 Live Crew. I mean, They may use a lot of curse words, but the overall sound of that music was good. Like, I loved the big bass, just the big straight up bass. I mean, it was great sounding music, even though I don't necessarily agree with some of the stuff they're saying. It was just good sounding music. Eddie says, Johnny Cash. I'm going to Jackson. I'm going to mess around. I'm going to Jackson. Watch out, Jackson Town. I love me some Johnny Cash. Cash was awesome. Max the Gamer likes Biggie Smalls. Yeah, he wasn't too bad. I never really listened to too much of Biggie's stuff, but Biggie was pretty good. I have heard some of his stuff before. But I think rap up until like maybe the early 2000s was still pretty good, and then it started getting kind of wonky. People started mumbling and they don't pronounce their words. They're just like, and you're like, what the hell are they saying? And then there was songs like, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. And I think they just repeated those 3 words or 4 words or whatever for the entire song. And you're like, what is this crap? Do the stanky leg? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. How in the world does somebody write a song called Do the Stanky Leg? How does something like that get on the radio? I mean, that's pure crap. Sorry if anybody likes the stanky leg, but that's horrible. Well, I don't know. I like old bluegrass. I like just about everything. I mean, not so much newer music, but older music, I love it. I like old punk rock from, the 70s, 80s, 90s. Like Social Distortion, Dropkick Murphys, Bad Religion, Descendants, stuff like that. Love it. Love it. Nine Inch Nails. I liked Nine Inch Nails. But if they had curse words on the radio, though, they always bleeped it out. Nine Inch Nails had a good sound to it. I don't know about some of their later stuff, but I actually got to see Nine Inch Nails and David Bowie live. And I think that was the same concert where I saw the Ramones as well. I think the Ramones were there. I think Face to Face was there. I kind of think Tool might have been there as well. It was like I think that was the music festival I went to. I can't remember if that was a music festival or if that was just David Bowie and Nine Inch Nails touring together. I might be confusing two different concerts I saw. Max likes some Alice in Chains. Yeah, Alice in Chains had a good sound to them. Down in a hole. Wow. William D says AIC was great. Oh, Alice in Chains. Yeah, I used to love Nirvana and Typo Negative. What did I listen to as a kid? Like the Meat Puppets, like all those old grunge bands. I never really got into Alice in Chains too much, but you know, they used to play that on the radio and I always enjoyed it. But I was a huge Nirvana fan when I was growing up. Loved Nirvana. Dying Fetus. Star? Say what now? Ooh yeah, Rage Against the Machine. Now that was a good band. I really liked Rage Against the Machine. Primus was pretty crazy and interesting. Ah, Eddie saw Ozzy. That would be cool. I've never got to see Ozzy. I did get to see... Now, I also like a lot of 1950s music. You know, I've seen, like, Jerry Lee Lewis live. I've seen Billy Lee Riley. Little Richard, I got to see him live. Who else? I got to see a lot of old 50s artists live. Once I even went to see a really good Elvis impersonator. The crazy thing is, there's one guy, I'm pretty sure he's had plastic surgery or something, because he looks exactly like Elvis. Like, it's crazy. He looks exactly like Elvis, and he sounds exactly like Elvis. I don't know how in the heck that guy does it, but you would think you were actually watching Elvis. I don't remember what his name is, but me and my buddy Shane went to go see him live one day, and it was just like watching a ghost. I don't know how else to explain it. Mighty D, he says Rush rules. I don't know too much about Rush. I do know the Tom Sawyer song. I know I like Rush. I never really got into too much like 80s rock, but I do like it. Like I used to listen to the classic rock station, and back in the day would always play like Rush and you know, stuff like that. And I always liked it. Never really bought any of their albums or anything. I also liked hair metal like Poison, Motley Crue. What's that song? I remember you. Who does that? I woke up to the sound of pouring rain. Who is that? Who is that? Skid Row. Yeah. It's hard to sing when your sinuses are all clogged up and your throat scratchy, so. If my singing's bad, don't make fun of me. Guy, you out here? Have a great day, buddy. Oh, I actually saw Sebastian Bach. We went to see, my buddy's uncle used to work at some sort of radio station, and he gave us tickets to go see Guns N' Roses with Sebastian Bach. So Sebastian played, and Guns N' Roses never showed up because Axl was drunk in a hotel room and couldn't even stand up. So that was pretty horrible of him to do that before a show. I hear he's actually known for doing that kind of thing, but you know, people paid for those tickets, and he does that. I don't know much about Axl Rose, but I lost a lot of respect for that dude. William D says, that was the Use Your Illusion tour. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, me and my buddy Adam went. If I wouldn't have got the tickets for free, I'd have been mad. I don't know what they cost, but if those weren't free tickets, I'd have been pissed, man. I would have been really pissed. Pink slips options. So this game doesn't have pink slips. This game's never had pink slips. Honestly, it's good that it doesn't, because if this game had pink slips, the people who down-tune their cars to destroy you would steal everybody's cars. So you don't want to race anybody for pink slips on this game. It would end up being bad. But you gotta wonder, like, either Axl Rose has a major problem, or he just doesn't care enough about his fans if he's not going to show up. But you know, if you cared about your fans, you would try and moderate yourself. Even if you had like a drinking problem or something, I'm pretty sure you would be able to moderate yourself to where you weren't too messed up to go play the concert. You know what I mean? All right, GOAT. Do you think... All right, with only 2 stage 6 parts, I mean, it's going to be rough. If you got it maxed out, you definitely have a chance, right? If you got it close to maxed out, you have a chance. With only 2 stage 6 parts, unfortunately, I think that's going to be really hard, but at least try. Try. Do your best. You never know. Maybe a miracle will happen and you'll make it, but give it a go. If you got it upgraded, run that showdown every day, right? Run some on Monday, run some on Tuesday, run some on Wednesday, run some on Thursday, and by the time it ends, you just might do it. Not likely, but maybe. Max, I think you said you're leaving. If so, have a great day. I actually need to pee again. I'm sorry, guys, but my bladder is yelling at me. I will be right back. I'm sorry. We only got like 20 minutes left, but when I gotta go, man. My bladder's like, go now or you shall peeeth in your pants. And I don't wanna pee in my pants. You guys might enjoy that and think it's funny, but I wouldn't think that was funny, but I will be right back. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes and I shall return. Ugh. All right, I'm back. All right, I have returned. How's everybody doing? I hope you didn't miss me too much. I mean, you probably didn't, but you know. All right, so we got about another 15 minutes left on the live stream. I'm sorry I had to pee again, but unfortunately, sometimes that happens. So let's go ahead and fill up the gas tank again if it lets me. Yes, thank you. Let's go back out to the lobby and do it to it some more. Dingeth, what's up, buddy? He says, new subscriber here. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the videos so far. Awesome to see you on the stream. Hope all is going well. Yeah, definitely appreciate it. Thank you. All right, there's Green Viper. Cool, cool. All right. Cole says good. At Mr. C out of here. If so, have a great day. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't understand why they make all the electric cars really hard to launch. That's one thing about this game that I don't like, is all the electric cars are a big old pain in the buttocks to launch, and, well, I'm not a huge fan of that. But what can you do, I guess? All right. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, man? Should I max my event? All right, you want to max your Jeep for the event. So if you're asking about the showdown, right? If you got a maxed out Jeep, there is definitely a chance you could win the prize car in the showdown. And of course, if you want to do the main Fast and Furious event to get the Toyota Supra, then you're pretty much going to need to at least get the Jeep highly upgraded, if not maxed, right? So it's kind of personal preference whether you want to do it, but the Jeep is a great live racing vehicle. You do have a chance to possibly win the prize car with it from the showdown, and it will help you win the Supra if you're going after the Fast and Furious Supra. So it's really personal preference as to whether or not you want to, you know, put some resources and time into that, but you definitely can if you want to. I think that's a vehicle that's definitely worth leveling up, but it's kind of up to you if you actually want to do it. Now, I do have a video that goes over the Jeep, how to set it up for live racing, how to drive it on stage 5, stage 6. I believe it's capable of beating the Tempest races, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool deal, actually. I like the Jeep. What about a mafia boss, my friend? I don't quite follow. Which is suitable? Seems like a mafia boss. I don't understand the mafia boss question. I'm not quite sure what you're saying there, but yeah. All right. But the Fast and Furious cars are all really cool cars, but a lot of them are not great cars. There are a few Fast and Furious cars that are really good, but the majority of them are just kind of so-so. So that is something to think about before you go and upgrade a whole bunch of Fast and Furious cars. There are a couple of really good ones, and there's a lot of blah ones as well. I look like a mafia boss. I'm not sure why I look like a mafia boss, but alrighty. Don't make me say hello to my little friend. I don't know. Do I play other games too? Yeah, I play the War Robots games on I got another gaming channel on YouTube for War Robots, and then I got this game here. But I don't have a lot of time. Between the two gaming channels, I don't really have time to play other games. They keep me pretty busy. Jonathan, thank you, buddy. I appreciate the donation, man. Thank you. Darker Knight says 860 trophies right now. I'm missing one stage 6. Sure, I will reach 1,000 in the next 2 days. You might. 860 is not too bad. You're definitely on your way there. I'm actually amazed they put it at 1,000 trophies. I was not expecting that. I really thought it was going to be 1,400 or 2 million trophies to win it. So it's definitely a lot easier to hit 1,000. That's for sure. The Darker Knight says the Gladiator will do this job. I mean, I would think it would. You know, if you got enough parts on it, I would think the Gladiator should probably do it. I mean, there's no guarantees in life, but I don't see why it wouldn't. Unless you're just having a bad day. But there is a tier 5 car in there, so if you're unlucky and you're constantly getting matched up against that tier 5 car, at that point you might have a problem. But I would assume there's probably going to be a lot of people running tier 4 cars and the tier 5 cars, so I do think the Jeep has a chance. Alright, so if you want to give me a super chat and you don't have any money, that's okay. I appreciate the thought, but you know, if you don't have money, then it's all good. Thank you. William D says no guarantees except for death and taxes. That's a morbid way to look at things. Alright, this lobby has died again. Unfortunately, the lobby has died. Live racing lobbies are weird these days. Alright, we got Kai M&M. That's a really good car I'm racing there. I don't expect to win this race. We'll find out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let me see if I can... Ooh, I think I got a good launch. Yes, I did. I might be able to do it. Yeah. Got him. Mohammed, what do you mean by the Fast and Furious races, buddy? I mean, if you're talking about the event where you race to win the Supra, any car that's available to be locked in is capable of beating the races. They're not going to put something in there that will not win the races, but the thing is, you have to make sure you have enough parts on it, and you have to make sure you're tuning it and driving it properly. So any one of the lock-ins will get through it no problem with the right tune, the right shift pattern, and enough parts. But if you don't have enough parts, then you're never going to make it. Hopefully that answered your question. Now, if you're talking about the showdown, if you max it out, you definitely have a chance. Alright, so as far as I know, Android does not allow any type of emulator programs. I mean, I'm sorry, iOS. Apple doesn't allow anybody to take their operating system and make an emulator out of it. So unfortunately, I don't think there is any possible way to play CSR2 on PC if you're on iPhone, because Apple says no. Right? Android is a open source operating system, so anybody can pay for a license and use Android. So therefore, emulators and things like that exist on Android, but Apple, since they're a bunch of Krabby Patties with a stick up their buttocks, they're like, nope, you can't make Apple emulators, and that sucks for anybody who wants to play their iOS account on a PC. Now, I don't know if you own an Apple computer. Maybe if you have like an Apple computer, maybe there's something on there, but I'm not really sure. I mean, Apple devices definitely have some major advantages, but there's also there's some things that I absolutely don't like about the way that company does things. I do feel like they overprice everything and they've got to stick up their buttocks a lot of the time. So I don't know. Like if Apple wasn't the way they are, I would love to get some of their devices. But even like their little mini Macs, I think they give you like 2 USB ports and like 1 monitor port, and that's it. Even you gotta buy one of their really high-end computers, and even those don't have enough. I don't know. There's a lot of things I just can't get into with Apple. But it is a very closed system, yes. There's a lot of stuff you can do on a Windows PC that you can't do on an Apple PC, which is a bummer. I mean, for example, like anybody who's working with music, like if you're recording music, mixing or mastering, if you're doing video editing, photo editing, all that stuff is so much better on an Apple over a Windows, but everyday normal stuff, it's different, unfortunately. If they would just kind of be more like everybody else, then Apple stuff would be great, but I don't know. Like I do think in general, like an iPhone or an iPad overall is better than Android in a lot of ways, but personally, there's a lot of things that make me stick with Android. But that's just me. We got a game issue here. Dear game, what are you doing? Oh man, hold on a second. That's kind of weird. My lobby was dead and now it's filling back up. All right, we'll do a couple more races with Green Viper. That's such a cool looking car. The Amulas, I like those. Alright, iMac versus gaming PC, what's better for productivity? I mean, I guess it depends on which specific things you're doing with it, right? I mean, you gotta kind of look at what programs are available for it and which one's gonna give you what you need. I mean, you can pretty much do everything you can do with an iOS computer on a Windows computer. There's a lot of things about Windows that sucks, and there are certain things that will run better on a Windows computer, or there's more things you can run on a Windows computer, but there are certain things that actually work better on an Apple computer as well. So it's a little hard to say. I mean, you know, if you're an audio engineer, if you're a recording studio and you're just specifically doing music, Apple all the way. There's a huge advantage to Apple at that point. If you're, like I said, for photo and video editing, I think Apple has the advantage. But for just 90% of the other stuff, like for your average person, so I mean, I guess it just depends, right? For your average person, I think Windows is better in a lot of ways, but especially if you're gaming, like if you're a gamer, you definitely want to go with Windows. I mean, there's so many things I hate about Windows, but if I bought an Apple, there's a lot of things that I would like to be able to do on my computer that I wouldn't be able to do, so I'll stick with Windows personally because I don't think there's anything I can't do on my Windows PC that I want to. There may be some things that I would rather be doing on an Apple, but my Windows works for everything I need it to do. So in my opinion, overall, it's better for your average person. Now, if I were ever to like open a recording studio, I would definitely have Apple products in there instead of Windows products. But at home, I'm going to go with Windows, if that makes any sense. Alright, so Muhammad, I guess if you were looking for the free Lamborghini, there was an event up for that. So if that event is still on the map for you, then you should be able to collect the free car. If the event is not on the map anymore, then unfortunately, you're probably not going to be able to grab that car. And I wasn't paying attention to who was winning or losing here. I apologize. We only got like 1 more minute left on this. Yeah, I think the iMacs are definitely better optimized. I mean, there's a lot of things that... I mean, it's like this. If the iMac can do everything you need it to do, and it's got enough USB ports and screen hookups and everything else, then it might be the better choice. But if there's certain things you need it to do that it doesn't do right, it's a real complicated question, because there's very specific things that it does better than Windows, but there's also specific things that Windows does better. So I mean, it's really, I mean, that's something you really have to do your research on, I think. Alright, I think I'm going to back up out of here, because our stream time is just about up for the day. Digga, thank you, buddy. Catch you later, man. Have a wonderful day. Hope your exam goes well. Deke, what's up, man? Oh, so the legendary thing basically just means you're in a crew that is currently doing well. What's crazy, though, is if you go into live racing and you have the legendary tag, you can't see it on your own profile. Other people will see it on yours, but you can't see it yourself. But all it really means is that your crew is doing well, right? You're in a crew that's currently doing well. I mean, it's a little more complicated than that, but that's the basics. That's the easiest way to explain it. But even the game doesn't give you a very good explanation. They just say, okay, you're in a crew that's doing good currently, so we're going to give you the legendary tag. So it really means nothing. It doesn't do anything other than sit there and look pretty on your profile. And like I said, only other people can see it. You can't, so it's pretty dumb. I don't even know why they bothered to add such a thing to the game. There's no reason for it to be there, but, you know, it is what it is. All right. Yeah, I got a lot of videos, like Puff said, I got a lot of videos on different cars. So if there's a specific car you're looking for, you know, look up my video for it. I don't have a video for every single car, unfortunately, but I do have a video for a lot of cars. So if you look those up, you know, if I found a good live racing setup for a specific car, when I made the how to drive video, I'll put that on the video. So if you watch a video and I don't show a live racing setup, that means I wasn't able to find one that worked well for that car. But that's a good way to check cars for live racing setup. So generally on the thumbnail or the video's title, you'll see like live setup or live racing mentioned on the video's title or thumbnail if that car had a good live racing setup. But anyways, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out to the live stream. I do appreciate it big time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my videos and hanging out with me on the streams. I'm going to try and bust out a couple of those Fast and Furious shift pattern videos, maybe 1 or 2 today if I can squeeze it in, maybe 1 or 2 tomorrow. So I'll try and get some shift patterns for a couple of those cars. I still need to get a shift pattern video for the milestone prize car we just got, just so you guys know. I hear it really sucks, so it doesn't sound like that McLaren was any good, unfortunately, but I'll have a video out for that sometime soon. But I'll try and get a few more shift pattern videos out for a couple of these Fast and Furious cars that are in the event. Unfortunately, like I said, it's very time consuming to figure out the cars and record the videos, so I might be able to do 1 or 2 in a day if I have some free time. If I get to, you know, I got a million things I have to do a day. I put in over 100 hours per week, so I can't squeeze that in every single day, but I will try to squeeze in a couple more shift pattern videos over the next couple of days if possible. Anyways, thank you so much for being here. You guys and girls are awesome. Thank you for coming out to my live stream, and we will catch you later. Have a wonderful day, and see ya!